Hello, my name is Dennison Rivera. I am the chairman of the Lewis and Clark Young Republicans.
Could we get you to spell your...
Yes, sir. It's me, Dennison, last name Rivera, Rivera. I'm here in support of 406 here, and one of the biggest things I want to talk about here is that this bill doesn't neglect or take away ballot harvesting. What it does basically is hold those accountable who do harvest our vote. I am of Latino descent, and so I can't pretend to know exactly how the intricacies here in Montana happen, how they work within reservations or other places. But I do believe, as a minority, that despite who you are and despite the color of your skin, you do want to ensure that your vote counts, that your vote is taken care of, and that if it isn't, that you should be able to hold someone accountable. Especially when you have special interest groups that are coming after you, or actually coming after people's ballots, and we don't know what their intentions are. Maybe it is not the organization or a special interest group. Maybe it's the individual themselves that they hired, or in this case, volunteered. So with that being said, I believe the integrity of our election has to be upheld. In other words, we have to create safeguards to protect our voters despite who they are, no matter who they are, where they're from. As a minority here, if someone were to collect my ballot, if I had choose to let someone get my ballot, I would like to hold them accountable. And the fact that I don't have that possibility is incredible. It's crazy. I'm from Texas. I was originally born in Houston, Texas, and one of the things that we protected most is our vote, is to make sure we have a number of safeguards to protect it. Being a first-generation American and spending a lot of time outside the country, I find the United States to be a very strange place nowadays, where everything's about discrimination, everything's about, the color of your skin. And I'm not here as just a Latino, I'm here as an American. There's more to me than just the color of my skin. And the reason why I mention this is because you have another opponents outside that are going to make this a race issue. They're going to make this an issue about how this discriminates one against another. It's not. When you're talking about safeguarding a vote, you're making an equal process for everyone, and ensuring that we can come together and elect representatives that truly represent the Montanan people. Because when we come here, we're no longer just, Americans. We're no longer just Latinos or natives. We become Montanans. And so, just like any other Montana, I want to make sure that my vote and everyone else's vote is secured. One last thing I'd like to talk about is a little strange, a little story I could tell you about Colombia. My family's from Colombia, so is my wife. And a really interesting thing is that it being a third world country and pretty corrupt, it's the one country that, in order for you to vote, you have to have an ID. You have to identify who you are. And when coming here to the United States and seeing some of the laws throughout different states, each state's different, the fact that we have some really strange laws where people don't have to identify themselves, or that there's no accountability on the vote. How is it a third world country has a better system than we do? Doesn't make much sense. So Montana could do better. And I believe you believe representatives here can truly make a difference by supporting this bill. Thank you.